So we just got some breaking news that Elon Musk is now planning on stepping away from Doge as early as May of this year, saying, quote, "I think we will have accomplished most of the work required to reduce the deficit by $1 trillion within that time frame." And Trump further added to these comments on Monday, saying that the cabinet secretaries will essentially replace Musk. And now it's up to them to boost efficiency and cut waste within their respective agencies. And we should remember that Doge was never intended to be a permanent agency. It had an expiration date of July 4th, 2026. But even so, this departure in May of 2025 is still well ahead of schedule. And some people think this is due to negative polling. According to one source, 54% of voters think Elon Musk and Doge are now hurting the country, compared to just 40% that think they are helping. But another very interesting narrative here is that Doge is actually failing its objective. And we're starting to see more articles like this, adding things up, doing the math, and coming to the conclusion that Doge may end up costing more than it's actually saving. Now, I gotta preface this by saying, generally, I'm a fan of the idea behind Doge. I always thought that the initial goal of $2 trillion was a little bit rich, but even saving just $100 billion would have been a net positive. But some articles like this are pointing to a possible scenario where even this may not be the case. And essentially they point to things like the actual savings is a lot less than claimed by Doge, along with other factors that end up costing the government money, such as the administrative leave that tens of thousands of employees are currently being put on. Now, I did dig deeper into this topic, and I found that the claims they were making on the administrative leave was a little bit extreme. So I ended up doing my own calculations, and the conclusion I came to honestly shocked me. So let's go ahead and lay out the actual cost savings estimates of what Doge is actually going to save, along with the cost associated with these savings. One of the big ones is workforce reduction. So far, the number is around 62,000, and if we add up their average salary with benefits, that's an annual personnel savings of about $8 billion per year. The next big category is the termination of wasteful contracts. On this, Doge claims a savings of $55 billion, but according to essentially every third-party source, this is overstretched. And a more realistic number is around $4 to $6 billion so far. And then we have a few other smaller things, such as the computer and IT modernization, along with more accountability and the cutting of wasteful spending within the Treasury Department. And now these are the estimated associated cost with these savings. A lot of these are temporary in nature, such as the administrative cost associated with laying off 62,000 employees. This number could be in the range of $1.2 billion. But one major expense I couldn't discount is the potential loss in tax revenue associated with the layoffs at the IRS. And this is projected to be a $500 billion revenue shortfall in 2025. And this alone is the greatest threat to the progress made by Doge. Even in a hypothetical year two, when we eliminate most of these one-time expenses, this hypothetical ongoing impact to the IRS revenue can all by itself offset the reduction in staff, the contract savings, IT upgrades, and Treasury Department accountability. Now again, this is hypothetical. We have to see if this impact, this loss of revenue, materializes. It's supposed to come from fewer audits on high income earners and businesses. And if it does happen, this alone can offset the potential cost savings by Doge. But definitely let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.